The Wellington Dukes are one of the most successful franchises in the Ontario Junior Hockey League, and these banners are proof of that. And while Wellington is the smallest market in the country to have a Junior A program, they consistently ice a contender to keep the Kingston Voyageurs at bay. And this season has been no different. The Dukes finished the campaign with 81 points, the best record in the OJHL's Northeast Conference, and their 12th consecutive season with 30-plus wins. Marty Abrams has been the team's head coach for the past 10 years and general manager for the last 6, and knows what it takes to put together a winning franchise.
We have a certain type of player, we like obviously speed and skill and discipline and players that want to move on to the next level. That's really the focus of the program. So, after a few years, you kind of attract the same type of players year in and year out, and this year's no exception. We've got a lot of skilled forwards and some good solid defensemen and anchored by great goaltending.
No stranger to postseason success, Abrams has led the Dukes to at least the conference semifinals for the past 5 years. He says the plan for a playoff run develops as the season goes on. In front, they score!
Well, every year you hope to try to make the playoffs and go from there. And every year that we've taken that approach, we've been successful. We don't try to go and make a bold prediction in the summer because we don't know what other teams have, and we've taken the soft sell approach to where we want to go. And I think overall, if we can win a couple playoff rounds this year and get to a situation where we're in the Final Four or Final Six, then anything can happen.
Wellington will have to win 2 trophies just to qualify for the national championship, the RBC Cup. The OJHL Buckland Cup playoffs start with a bye round for the Dukes, followed by 4 best-of-7 series. From there, it's a 4-team round-robin tournament at the Dudley Hewitt Cup, played this year in Huntsville. The winner of that goes to the RBC, which includes the 4 best teams from across the country, along with the host club, the Camrose Kodiaks. Dukes color analyst Joel Lavictoire says this year's team is capable of a deep playoff run, but they'll have a few kinks to work out on the way.
The greatest strength of the Wellington Dukes is just the depth of the team. From top to bottom, line 1 to 4, all the defensive pairings, it's just really strong. Everyone's a hard worker. No one will give up a goal easily. Everyone goes back and forth on the ice and really fights for the puck. There was some weaknesses that the Dukes have been having throughout the year, mainly on the special teams. They just started to get the power play going on with the addition of a couple new players. It's still not at the peak that you want it to be when you head into the playoffs. And the penalty kill, strangely enough, for a good defensive team, quite hasn't been there for the whole season. But I'm sure that's something that Marty Abrams is looking to address heading into the playoffs.
The Dukes have already played 50 regular season games and could play close to 40 more games on the road to being crowned national champs. The players feel like their team's work ethic and defense are their best assets on the long journey through the playoffs.
We're fast, and we play a very structured game, and we stick to Marty's game plan, and we go from there.
A team that never stops working. They always outwork the opponent, no matter what the score is. We just don't stop.
Our strength has always been our defense and our goaltending, and for some reason we always find a way to put a puck in the net at key times. And I think it's always been the same every year. We're a hard-working team that tries our best every night, and it doesn't matter who we come out against.
Here's a wraparound jet play, rebound, scores! The Dukes have only earned 1 berth in the RBC Cup tournament. That's when they won the Buckland and Dudley Hewitt Cups during the 2002-03 season. For the OHL Tonight, I'm David Foote.